Today's activity is going to set you up to graph sinusoidal functions, and it applies what we just finished. For example, we just finished finding exact trig values. So if I say find the sine of pi over 3, you know that pi over 3 is 1/3 of the top. Your reference angle is pi over 3, is your right angle, and then this would be pi over 6. So putting in your numbers, 1, 2, root 3, none of them are negative because we went to the right and up. Now sine, if you recall, is y over r. Cosine, if you recall, is x over r. So if I'm going to find the sine of this, my answer is root 3 over 2. So this is what we just finished. So now we're going to apply that to the unit circle, which is the next worksheet here, or your first worksheet. Now looking at this worksheet, your directions are at the bottom. It says fill in the missing circles and the parentheses above. When filling in the parentheses, the first spot is cosine and the second spot is sine. X, y. Remember, cosine is x, sine is y. And I wrote it down here for you as well. You're going to use your 30, 60, 90 triangles and your 45, 45, 90 triangles. So let's go back to this one. Pi over 3. I got the sine of that. So pi over 3 is right here on my unit circle. Sine is y. So I should have root 3 over 2. Perfect. Now, when you're going around your unit circle, 30, 45, 60, 90. And then you would continue this with the degrees. Do your radians next. And the middle circle is the approximation of the radians. So pi over 4 is approximately 0.79. Pi over 3 is approximately 1.05. So that's how you do this. Now we're going to take our unit circle and we are going to fill in this. So what you want to do is you want to take the radian measures around the circle and put it in for x. So the first radian measure I have is pi over 6. Then I have pi over 4. Then I have pi over 3. Then I have pi over 2. Forgot 0. So here we go. 0, pi over 6, pi over 4, pi over 3, pi over 2. And I would continue this until the end, until I'm all the way around my circle. You're going to do the same down here for this x. So that radian measures go in for x. Then you find the sine of each of those measures, and that will give you your y. So the sine of 0 is 0. So I would put 0 here. We found the sine of pi over 3 to be root 3 over 2. So that would go here. And you would continue this throughout. Then you would go down to this next table and you would do it for cosine. You would find the cosine of each of those values, and then that will give you your y. So take a minute and look at that. Decide if you have any questions, and if you do, you may need to reach out to one of us to get some answers. All right, so then we need to graph it. what you're going to do is you are going to look for 5 key points. And those key points are going to be the ones that are easiest to graph. So like 0, 0. Pi over 2 is going to give you a nice number. And continue throughout. Now remember, x is the x-axis. So my first value was 0. Then the next key point is pi over 2. And then you continue. So you're going to fill in this graph. The sine function hits the x-axis 3 times. X-axis 3 times. Oops, that is not how you spell axis. The cosine function hits the x-axis 2 times. All right, let's see what you can do with this. Bring this completed to class the next time we are together. Also, be sure to submit it in Schoology. Thanks.